Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 16th to the 29th, 2020 reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in now, Sagittarius, and see what this time frame has to offer. And of course, these readings are going to be angel and spirit guides readings, and your angels and your spirit guides are going to tell you what you need to hear and what you need to be kind of wary of during this time. Right, the good, the bad, and the in-between. Right. So let's see what your spirit guide animal cards are. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This card. These two cards right here. All right, we have the skunk spirit, which I love that, and the panther spirit. Oh, I love that. Okay, so you have reclaim your power with the panther spirit, and the skunk spirit says know your worth. So that is fantastic, and I feel like it should be said forcefully. The spirit is saying know your worth, know what you desire, know the way that you want to move forward, and the place that you are moving to. Well, you don't have to really know the place that you are moving to, but kind of having that rough sketch of what you want from your life is going to be really important, and knowing that you're worthy of it. That's also going to be really important. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Oh, these two right here. You have personal power and you have Mother Earth. Oh, that's beautiful. Your personal power is really coming forward, and you will need the Earth's energy to revitalize you, to move you forward to what you truly want. It's kind of like it's purifying the energy around you, and you'll find that things are purified if you go out into nature. If you just even sit outside, have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius, February 16th to the 29th. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. I feel like you need this one. All right. Fantastic. That was rest. Crowned with the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There we go. And then we have the Death card, strong Scorpio presence here. The High Priestess. Two of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. All right. And the Six of Wands moving forward. Air sign energy with the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strength card, a strong Leo presence here. And then the Page of Wands. This is you shining through as a student, learning and knowing about your passion, knowing how you want to move forward. Right. Getting these up just a bit so you can see them better. Fantastic. So we're starting with the skunk spirit. And this says, know your worth. Know your worth, know your power, know your truth. Don't sit there and think, oh my gosh, everybody else is worthy of success but me. And when I'm perfect, when I do things perfectly, then I'll be able to be successful, to be recognized, to be powerful, to be able to move forward in life the way that I want to. So here with the skunk spirit, this sense of knowing your worth, but also internally knowing your worth. So externally knowing your worth, not taking, abuse from anybody, any kind of really, there's some harsh negativity around where you might be saying, oh, okay, that person is just having a bad day or something like that. No, know your worth. Know that you need to move forward. And also know your worth when it comes to looking at your dreams and saying, I am worthy of them. I am. This leads you to the Panther spirit. It's reclaiming your power. As you see your worth, as you see your power, as you see your truth, you reclaim it. You say, this is what I was born for. This is where I was born to be. This is how I am supposed to be moving forward. And you do so exquisitely. You are highly connected to Mother Earth during this time. You are heightening this bond with the earth. So again, being out in nature would be highly beneficial for you. Also, just this connection, to the lifeblood of things, to sitting there and looking at things and seeing their journey before they reach you. Kind of looking at what is nourishing you, what is clothing you, everything like that. And you're seeing the journey because you're seeing how the earth provides. That's going to be something very beautiful for you during this time, very centering for you too. And you here, the Mother Earth is the Earth Star chakra. It's located 6 inches below your feet. You're really connecting to the Earth's energy, and that energy is going to be so important for you. I cannot stress that enough. And then we have personal power. You are embracing your personal power. You are seeing your personal power. You are reclaiming your personal power. And as you do so, you are energized, revitalized. This is your solar plexus chakra. Really listen to your gut reactions to things. This is about empowerment and confidence and courage and self-discipline. It's also going to be a really big part of claiming your personal power, knowing your inner strength and self-mastery, seeing what it is that you want in your life, and then really going after it, going at it. There's a sense of freedom that's coming to you. Listen to your gut during this time. You're really not going to be steering yourself wrong. Your gut reaction over ego reaction, because those two, Spirit are saying, can war with each other. 4 of Swords, you need a break. You need to step back, to take care of yourself, and to look at everything that you have accomplished, every hurdle that you have overcome, to move you forward towards your greatness, towards your beauty, towards your abundance. And you might sit there and say, Dane, there's nothing great or beautiful about my life right now. It's hard, it's overwhelming, and I don't know how to move forward the way that I want to. And with the 4 of Swords, you are going to see that by looking at everything that you have gone through, and not in that, oh, woe is me, but in that sense of, wow, look at what I have survived. Look at how I'm moving forward, and I'm not going to be stopped. And I'm not just going to survive, I'm going to thrive. But you need to rest, you need to rejuvenate yourself. Sleep is going to be so important for you. And there's a sense here of, as you look at what you have done, as you look at the way that you have been able to move forward in your life, been able to overcome hurdles, even if it does seem like you have a long way to go, Spirit is saying you're closer than you give yourself credit for. And as you look at things, you start to see the truth. You start to see your inner strength. You start to see that true strength is not brute force. It is kindness. It is compassion. It is understanding. It is the fact that you're doing the impossible, or what had once seemed impossible. And now you are truly moving forward, and you are truly blessed. Leo energy, time frame, again, July 23rd to August 22nd. This leads you to the Queen of Cups. Your heart and your mind are going to be really working as one during this time. You're going to feel as if you have to defend your emotions, okay? And as you feel as if you have to defend your emotions, you can feel overwhelmed. You can feel anxiety. The fact of the matter is you don't have to defend your emotions at all. We are all emotional beings. And yes, emotions are messy. People are messy. I mean, just look at us. We're a messy species, right? And here, with embracing your heart, the Queen of Cups, I mean, look how exquisite she is. As she's looking down, she's looking actually away from the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, again, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. She's looking over to the side, and it's kind of like she's taking something in. And your heart is going to be taking in a lot during this time as you connect with the earth, as you connect with your personal power, as you connect with what you were born to do. You're going to be taking a lot in. You're going to be seeing beauty about you. You're going to be feeling a majesty, a power to you that is very personal and very powerful. And then you have here your emotions as you're moving forward, as you're holding out this cup and you're really thinking about things. You're thinking of how to fill it, how how to hold something so beautiful in your hands is what Spirit is saying. You have the Knight of Swords saying, okay, just charge forward. Just go after what it is that you want. Charge forward, go after, succeed, achieve. And you're going to have to kind of stop this just for a moment, where you're going to have to say to the Knight of Swords, yes, you are, the White Knight card. You are the knight in shining armor, ready to save the world. But you need to slow down. Because if you go too fast into what you're thinking, or if your heart and your mind aren't syncing up with each other, because you're going to feel like you have to defend your emotions, or you're going to feel at times, Sagittarius, that your emotions are a bit too much. And you're going to be like, oh no, this is just me being silly. This is just me being over, it's just me being too much. Spirit is saying here, you're not, okay? So know here that there's not that need to defend yourself against your emotions. It's a need to understand where your emotions are coming from, and then sit there and go, how is this impacting me intellectually? How is this impacting my mind, the way that I'm seeing things? Because as you do so, as you kind of calm the Knight of Swords, you're still protecting your heart. I mean, your mind is always protecting your heart. But you're seeing that your heart is the queen and your mind is the knight. Your mind is the one that is going out and doing, and your heart is seeing the bigger picture of it all. And you're going to find that as you do so, you realize that you're juggling. You're juggling what you have thought you're supposed to succeed at, what you have thought you're supposed to do. And you're also juggling what you truly love. Now, you might have found a way to make these two things come together. You're still going to be juggling. There's still going to be something that is added to the mix, or something that comes in where you think, wow, is this what I want? Am I moving forward in the right way? There's also this sense here of really focusing on one thing at a time, to really sit there and help you move forward, to really sit there and help you embrace what you desire, what you need, what you want, who you are. So as you focus on one thing, then you'll find that you can add another. It's kind of like learning how to juggle. Yes, of course, you don't learn how to juggle just with one ball, but it's having that first ball. Okay, and it's kind of like learning how to play catch with yourself. And then you add the second ball. And you see, okay, I can do this. You stumble, you fall a bit, but you'll get a rhythm. And then you can add on more and more. But right now, you're looking at your eternal prosperity, because the Two of Pentacles also speaks of eternal prosperity. And you're going to be seeing that you bring something beautiful to the table, that if you are trying to do too much during this time frame, Sagittarius, it's just not going to work out. You're going to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, everything's falling. I'm not moving forward in the right way. Do I even know where I'm heading? And so really look at what you want. And it can be departmentalizing things, but it can also be saying, okay, how is it that I want to move forward? Where is it that I want to be? And what is it that I'm afraid of? Because as you kind of bring that to the surface, you're going to see yourself balancing more and more and more, and not being overwhelmed. There's going to be a part where enough is enough, and two balls in the air might be perfectly fine, but you're also balancing your outer wishes with your internal ones, and finding that balance of your heart and your soul, because it's different for everybody. We're shown that, oh, you should want this, and oh, you should want that, and oh, you should be like this. And we're told that the more accolades we can have, and the more, people like us, and people, want to be like us, the better we are, right? The more that we are seen. Some people aren't made like that. Sagittarius, you are fantastic at bringing people in. You're fantastic at making people feel heard, understood, cared for. I mean, that's one of your tremendous gifts. You have a way of bringing people into a group. You have a way of bringing people into a situation, even if it's just a small little thing. Okay, like going and getting a cup of tea or a cup of coffee at a coffee house. You have a way of interacting with people that is really quite brilliant. And that's something where it's going to actually be, by you seeing that gift, you seeing that power, you're going to be making what you're juggling a bit easier for you, because you're going to be looking at your natural strengths and saying, oh, wow, okay, and giving yourself credit, because here you are the Page of Wands, and you're looking at what you're juggling, but you're also looking very much so. I keep on focusing on this little bird bringing this flower, and you have the wreath of flowers, you have the flowers right here, the vine of flowers, and you're looking, and you're seeing, where's the beauty in it? Where's the beauty in what I'm juggling? Where's the beauty in what I'm looking for and the way that I'm moving forward? And that's going to be something that's really important to you during this time. Where's the beauty in it? Where's the power in it? Why? Whys are going to be very important to you. So as you're looking at the whys, as you're looking at the beauty, as you're looking at what you want, you're going to be seeing that greater mysteries are revealed to you, because you have here at your base the Two of Pentacles and yourself as the knight, not the knight, the page of wands. And at the head, you have the high priestess, right? And the high priestess is my favorite card. There's just a mystery about her. I also see this beautiful kind of sensuality about her. There's just this sense of, of a mystique and of not knowing, not knowing the wisdom that's going to come, not knowing the way this is going to come into your life. And I find it astoundingly beautiful. And so with the high priestess, there is a sense of her looking down at you. And she's not looking down on you, not looking down on you, but looking at you. And why I say down is because there's higher knowledge, there's higher wisdom here. And you're looking here, and she's looking at you. And you're going to think it comes with prosperity. It's going to be something that you can earn, that you can have. And she's looking at you, and she's saying it's something that you're born with. It's what you were born with. It's your power, it's your truth, it's your purpose. And with the Five of Swords, there's going to be the sense of feeling out in the cold from your purpose. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to give up on my dreams, or it's so silly, or I'm really going to see that this is nonsense. It's something really harsh that you're saying to yourself, Scorpio, Sagittarius, but you have a strong Scorpio presence right here. And that's it. It's seeing in between. It's seeing the grays of it all. Okay? So as you see the grays of it all, as you see the in between, you start to see the power of the High Priestess. And I always think of the High Priestess as the Oracle of Delphi. Now, the Oracle of Delphi lived, she was in a cave, and people would come from all over the ancient world to see her and to get her wisdom. And the thing with her, like all oracles, she did not speak straightforward. You had to interpret. And you could argue, most definitely, that there were fumes that came up in the tunnels that she was in, and she wasn't an oracle, she was just high, and she was just saying whatever came into her mind. Yeah, okay, you can say that. But it was an ancient power. And I do not think people from the ancient world were so silly as to just sit there and think somebody who was high was a seer. So here, there's that ancient wisdom, there's that ancient power, there's this truth to you that is coming. And it might first not make sense. And it's going to come to you, and you might think, oh, this is just a bunch of jumble. This is just a bunch of riddles. Like, what the heck is here, But there is something that is revealed. And you're also having the veil lifted from your eyes. You're seeing things more clearly. You're going to be embracing a deeper truth. Now, it depends where you are in your journey if you're ready for this. Because if you can feel out in the cold, because this makes you different. And this can make it harder to move forward the way that you want to, okay? Because you're going to be seeing people for who they truly are, not just who they want you to think they are. So as you're seeing this truth, as you're seeing the truth of things, you are learning, you are understanding, you are embracing your passion, you are looking at the way that you want to move forward. And there's a strength to you, there's a power to you, there's a purpose to you. And as you embrace that power, as you embrace that purpose, as you see your strength, you're going to see yourself moving forward. You're going to see yourself moving forward in a way that you hadn't expected. It can be a short trip that you go on. You can be actually moving. You can be sitting there and saying, all right, I need to move. There's also a sense of you being by the water, okay? And if you're not by the water, it can be taking an Epsom salt bath, but there is a sense of the water being very healing for you, very cleansing for you. And as you move forward, you have the Death card right here, and that's the strong Scorpio presence, October 23rd to November 21st is the time frame. And here, there is this sense of a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new, a sense of a honoring and an understanding, how you want to move forward, but also the grays of things. And that's how I really see the Scorpio energy, the Death card energy. You see the grays of things. You see what people don't want to see. You see what people hide from themselves. And as you do so, it makes the world so much more vivid, so much more alive. But it can also make the world a lot darker. You can sit there and kind of acquire a dark sense of humor, or something, that people think, oh, that's rather odd that you found that funny, or that's rather odd that you looked at it that way. But it's actually going to be beautiful because you're being much more honest with yourself within the scope of reality than other people are. And as you embrace this, Sagittarius, you're going to find yourself feeling empowered. You're going to find yourself being able to connect with people easier, and you're going to see yourself moving towards a goal that once seemed insurmountable. And it's because you're not being caught up in the way how you want things to be. You're seeing things for how they are, and you're seeing how you fit within that tapestry, within that understanding, you're seeing the threads of it. And yes, this here, the death card with the high priestess, you can actually feel like there is a dying away of who you once were, and the truth that you are seeing is that rebirth, that power that leads you to being the Queen of Cups, that leads you to being the queen of your heart. Now, queens, for me, they're not, male or female or however you identify yourself. It's the actors upon the stage and the directors behind the scenes. The queen is the director behind the scenes. You have that behind the scenes energy here, very much so. Yes, your mind is on show. Yes, you have this power and this ferocity of mind. So definitely use that to the highest extent of your ability. But you also have here this beautiful serenity that is coming over you because you're seeing things more truthfully, more honestly. And yes, it can very well be overwhelming, but you're also going to know more now than before who to trust. Not that people won't hurt you, but you're really going to see people and they'll say something and you'll be like, oh, that's a lie. And you're just going to instinctively know it. Or no, they won't. Or no, they never have. That type of thing. And that's actually going to really help you during this time make your decisions. And that's also what's teaching you so much and teaching you to balance what's truly important, because you're going to see the way that you truly want to move forward and the place that you truly want to be. Your subconscious message for this whole entire period is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is, passion. And here I just see you again with the bird flying forward, knowing what you desire. Yes, it can be too much at times. You're looking at your passion, you're looking at your creativity, and it can be too much, but it's also going to be highly inspiring and highly invigorating for you. This then leads you to the subconscious chakra message of angels and masters. So you are going to have gifts come to you from your angels. You're going to have the divinity, the universe, the masters of the universe, giving you insights, giving you understanding. Now, this is the soul star chakra, which is located 6 inches above your crown, right? So above the crown chakra. And this is you feeling as if your angel's wings are wrapped around you, protecting you, moving you forward, and blessing you, because they are. Your subconscious spirit guide animal message is the bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. And we definitely see that with the death card. The rebirth is assured. And the rebirth will be powerful. For some, it can be painful. It can be overwhelming. It can be highly emotional. So especially if you are more sensitive to energies and things like that. So do know that this rebirth is moving you forward. And this rebirth is empowering you. But it can feel, because you're seeing things more clearly and you can be seeing people more clearly in a way that maybe you just don't like, or that's uncomfortable at times, it can be difficult. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.